Hello everyone. For this review, we have the BWVS 02, the Takara Beast Wars Versus Series with Rhinox and Scorponock. These have been out for a while, but wanted to get a review and do some comparisons with the standard release. There's some big differences with Rhinox. But going over the robot modes first, as you can see, Rhinox has a lot going on with the colors. I'll slide Scorponock over here. Rhinox has a lot of metallic paint, the green, the gold on the crest, on the chest. Everywhere you see green except for the hip joints, all metallic. His weapons got metallic silver and green on it. His toes have a gray metallic paint. The beast parts have a brown metallic sheen on them. The horns also metallic sheen. Just about everywhere metallics. And then he's got this pink detailing on the inside to represent the rhino teeth. So really nice there. Then we have Scorponock. He's a bit small, but he's got a lot of stuff going on. Let's zoom in on him a bit. So his head, the gold crest, silver on the face, all that metallic paint. His extremities are just plastic. They're not painted, although this bottom part of his chest is painted in a different color. It's kind of like a silver. And you can see there's silver on his abdomen also. Shins have extra paint. So the gold is shiny, the silvery color on him is shiny, the purple is shiny. And then the feet are, it's kind of hard to tell. I think they're painted, the purple are painted on it also. The toes are definitely painted. And his Predacon symbol painted. The missiles on this side, although they seem a bit plain, they are painted. He's got some black circles painted on there. And then the missile on, I'm gonna call it a missile, it's like a little bug. The little bug on the other side has got a lot of paint. Well, there's like 3 different paint accents, but they painted it. That's pretty cool. So the base is gray, the eyes are gold, the back section is yellow, and the wings are blue. So they put some effort into coloring that. He's got some paint highlights on his forearms. And you know, looking at the rest of him, like the tail seems glossy. Okay, so they painted the tail too. So those are some of the gray areas that they've painted. Um, so I don't have the original release of Scorponock, but I do for Rhinox. So we're gonna move Scorponock out the way for a moment. And we're gonna bring in Kingdom Rhinox. Trying to get him to stand. There we go. And This is pretty extreme for the differences. The rhino skinned areas, completely different color. He does have some spots on some of the areas of the rhino skin. It adds some detail where the Takara one is attempting to be faithful to the cartoon. The inner area for the teeth, we don't have the pink, just have silver. The green areas are just raw plastic, they're not painted. And the gold crest areas are a little bit different. They did not paint these top pieces here where the articulation point is for the shoulder. And they added some gold here, where on here they did not. But they did add this gold trim to the sides of these areas. So just a stark difference between the two. Even the feet both have the toes painted, the main foot area painted, but they're just different colors. So show accurate for Takara. Kingdom, it's got its own flavor to it. There's a good reason to like the Kingdom version. Maybe we'd want to have both, but if you wanted something faithful to the show, the Takara Versus series is the way to go. So let's show these guys in beast mode next, and we'll do some comparisons there. So we're going to go over the beast modes for Rhinox first and do a bit of a comparison. Now, unlike Megatron, all the outer pieces on Rhinox are hard plastic. There's no rubbery plastic. As you see with the standard release, you got these speckles to make it look more rhinoceros-like, but you see the hinge joint from the transformation is unpainted. So in some ways it's better because it's got a more realistic color, but in some ways it's not as nice. Now with the verses, you've got this unrealistic, copper looking tone shininess to it, but it is closer to what he looked like in the show. So you get that for show accuracy. And then the transformation joint and the hinge is painted, so you've got that added bonus. Also, again, kind of going with realistic. Well, I don't know if you call it realistic, but he's got like this red solid eye on the standard release, and you've got this cartoony looking brown pupil with white eye on the Versus release. So it's, you know, it's your preference. Um, Nothing else is really outstanding between the two. Both have painted mouths. Um, there's nothing great or not great about either. The standard release, the teeth are white. The Versus release, the teeth are a silver color. And the inside of the mouth is uh, different shades of red for each. So we'll go over Scorponock a little bit. And although I don't have the standard release to review, at first glance, it seems pretty similar to the standard release. Again, you do have these extra gold accents, and there is some silvery, kind of like a brownish silver, what maybe like a champagne colored paint on the back. But overall, nothing really spectacular with the beast mode on Scorponock. But if you're getting a set, you're getting both of these guys. So if you want the show colors, you're gonna want to try to get the versus set. If you want something a little bit less flashy, the Kingdom release is just fine. So that's it for this review. Thanks for watching, and we'll have some more reviews coming up.